One.
Yes, welcome back, everybody, for another edition, the Thanksgiving edition of Football Fan Talk. I am your humble host, Big G.
It's your boy, Raider Mike.
And the young architect back at it again, man.
Yes, back at it again. And Architect took it down again last week, huh? It was 11-2. That's pretty
You see
impressive.
it. You know what I'm
I'm saying,
saying?
me and Raider Mike was right behind you. Both of us 10-3. And Raider Lady took it hard last week, boy. She was 6-7. So sometimes when everybody has those different picks like that, one person come out way better than the other. This time he was on the what's that echo?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it still there now? No, we're good. Nah, sometimes it just goes the opposite way. You know what I mean? But before we get started with this week, let's take a little look at last week, news and notes, takeaways. So let's go. Raider Mike, what are your takeaways from last week, man?
Well, I didn't even watch the Raider game because I was out doing something. I didn't really watch that game, but the Sunday night game was at the Chargers and was it Kansas City. Wasn't that the Sunday night game?
Yes.
I believe so. I saw that game. I saw some of that game, and Travis Kelce was killing them. I mean, you already knew where they were, yet they failed to put the two men on. I thought we was the only ones to do that against them. Apparently, the whole NFL do the same thing. He gets open. That was impressive. He had, 3 or 4 touchdowns? 3 touchdowns. Just like he did against I think, yeah. So he's a great tight end. I got to give him his credit. Their defense is looking better too. I mean, they gave up points, but they stopped when they needed to, and they got the little pick at the end of the game. I mean, Herbert will toss it up sometime. He get tipped by somebody, and went off to the wrong set of hands, and the game was over. But the one thing that I want to talk about is the Dallas Cowboys whipping the Minnesota Vikings 40-3. I mean, I was like, wow, Minnesota Vikings are very overrated. Then they said Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings were the two most overrated teams in football. I think Dallas just checked that box off that we're not. We're not, and they are. We're not, but they are. And I still think even if I don't know, the Eagles game, they barely squeaked that one by, and I said, well, they're gonna be in a dogfight to win that division, though. I don't. It's gonna be hard pressed for me to say that they're gonna win that division. I mean,
the Eagles,
yeah. As long as Dallas can stay close to where they are and beat them at home, they're gonna win that division. I don't care what these people are talking about. It's just, everybody's talking. When you can't just be winning the last seconds. Like that. They barely won by the skin of their teeth. So that's my take on because I didn't watch the Raiders game. I was off doing something anyway, but I was kind of didn't want to watch. I was like, let me just see. But I knew that we could beat Denver, but I just didn't want to watch it because I knew that we could beat them. We done beat them 8 out of the last 9 times. So I didn't have to see that game. But that's it.
Okay. What about you, Architect?
I want to talk about the Giants, man, getting smacked by the Lions. Daniel Jones, he threw for almost 400 yards, but that didn't. Obviously, they are a run-first team. Saquon Barkley, I think, had under 50 yards that game, if I'm not mistaken. But you look at it, they're the Lions rush. It really helped out. They had not a 3-headed monster per se, but they did have a big game from Jamal Williams, who had 3 tubs. For saying that, the Lions have 4 wins. I think at the beginning of the year, I think we said they might squeak out 5 or 6. They're getting close. You know what I mean? They're doing a lot better than I kind of expected. But as far as the Giants getting 31 put on them, I didn't see that happening. What's another one? Like Raider Mike said, the Eagles kind of squeaking that one by. I think reality is starting to hit those Eagles. They kind of hit the ground running at the beginning of the season, but I still think they'll be all right going forward. Let's see what else. The Raiders squeaking on by. I just saw this thing the other day, and it said quarterbacks with at least 10 overtime games. Derek Carr has the most wins in overtime, which he's 8-2, which is good, I guess, because I guess that when we need him, quote unquote, he'll get the job done. The last one I want to hit on, because I know you're gonna talk about your boys. The last one I want to hit on is the Chiefs-Chargers game, which, in all honesty, it kind of showed me that Pat Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the NFL. I'm gonna just be completely honest. Like that's how I feel about it. Josh Allen, yeah, he's a clear-cut number 2, but Pat Mahomes is clear-cut number 1, the best quarterback in the NFL, because you go up against the defense who is hurt and stuff like that. But when it came down to crunch time, you put the ball in his hands and he did what he needed to do. I mean, saying that he only threw 34 passes and the man had almost had 330 yards. And then you look at Herbert, who completed less passes and had almost 100 plus yards less than him. Everybody want to say Herbert's next up. Herbert's this baby goat. He's the next coming. Didn't really look like it, because in the crunch time, he scored late, but nothing really popped off the screen for me. I think he still has some stuff. He still has some things to do as far as growing and getting better. But
Hold him.
the Chiefs are damn good, and I think the people forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good, 'cause our division sucks.
I think, man, I think it's like everybody's kind of shaping up to be who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just look, Baltimore, they're just strolling along, you know what I mean? Not impressive at all in the 13-3 win over Carolina. Tennessee, you know what I mean? They went into Green Bay. Green Bay, I just know for a fact, being a Cowboys fan, Aaron Rodgers has our number. He beats us. It just is what it is. They went right back to who they are. Tennessee went in there, laid a nice little thorough smacking on them. Not even a big deal, man. I don't take much from that loss. You know what I'm saying? Just like, this week, my pick on the Thanksgiving game, y'all hear my take on that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of some teams just have certain teams, just numbers. You know what I mean? And I think Philly's coming down to earth. You know what I mean, man? Maybe early on, people didn't have the film that they needed on Hurts in this particular offense. You know what I mean? Because it came out like gangbusters. The last few weeks, games getting a little closer, man. But they had superior talent. That's why they're able to be like, all right, end of the game, let's stop messing around. You know what I mean? Let's go get this. So that's how they got Indy. And, I'm not going to say much about my boys. You know what I mean? That could be fool's gold too. You know what I mean? Like that.
That was Kirk Cousins.
that was too good to be true. The Vikings line is it's horrible. A lot of injuries. You know what I mean? And their line going up against our D line, it was no matchup, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Micah, he started that off early.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? 7 sacks. It just, it showed us what was to come. So that wasn't a big deal to me. I'll take more from the coming weeks. So when we get the Eagles in a couple weeks, then I'll be able to see where we're really at. And quiet's kept, man. Them Commanders, they keep on, impressing me. They're a solid team. I don't think they'll be a playoff team, but I think they could be a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to play solid. Ron Rivera, man, his teams, I like him as a coach as far as I don't think he'll ever I think the only time he could have won that Super Bowl was with Cam Newton. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell happened to them in that game, but he's always going to have a solid team. You know what I mean? The Commanders play solid, good football. So they play a team that, talent-wise, are not too far from. They might
can squeeze one out. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get a little something. You know, glad to see the Raiders get on the board with a victory. You know, the Broncos are horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's gonna go on there, but they can't do anything. They gave Russell Wilson a lot of money. So the only thing you could do is get rid of the coach. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's about it. Since Tito's here, I guess we gotta talk about the Niners, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a cupcake game against a backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, Niners, they look like they're ticking on all cylinders, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The defense, we already know what the defense is made of. It's a good defense. Offense was clicking on all cylinders, but we'll see when you actually play a defense. Arizona,
right. That's what I'm saying.
you know what I mean?
Arizona was bad.
Arizona's garbage. So you can't take much from that. You know what I'm saying? If you would have did that to the Vikings 38-10, then we might be able to talk a little something. But you did against the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? Would have backed up. So, you know, that said, let's move on to this week. You know what I'm saying? We got some good games. We got some Turkey Day games, man. We got a nice little early one jumping off. We have Buffalo -9.5 visiting the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Gonna see if Architect picked the Lions again this week. But the Bills are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 Week 12 games. Guess what? The Lions are 6-0 in their last 6 November games. And the underdog, which is the Lions, is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. So, Raider Mike, we're gonna let you lead it off, brother. You got in this game.
I don't care what the Detroit got going on. That's all. That's Bill Mafia finna mob on them. There ain't gonna be no gobble mobble. They mob it on. They getting steady mob by Buffalo. So I got Buffalo on that game. They ain't even no Dan Campbell Jedi mind tricks. None of that shit working. Not this week. Not this week, Dan.
Yeah, I'm gonna make mine real quick. I don't have no soliloquies. I'm Bills. You know what I'm saying? All about them Bills. How about you, Architect?
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills as well. I mean, along with the fact that they literally just played in Detroit. So they probably still got some Bills fans left over that didn't go home just yet.
That's what I'm saying. Bills didn't even have to go anywhere. They just stayed there.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills. I mean, if you just look at it on paper, it's not a fair matchup.
Nah, not at all. But you know, I thought you was gonna pull your little. You know, I know how you like the lines on the under. I thought you might pull the trigger.
Look, I'm a betting man, but I'm also a smart man. All right, like, come on now, let's be honest here. Oh man.
Hey man, I'm just saying, you know. So next up, we got the Giants. No. We're gonna save that. My bad.
Yeah, we gonna save that one.
We're gonna save that one, man. You can't do, well, you know what? Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
I mean, if we being honest, y'all coined the day. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to NFL, y'all are, synonymous with Thanksgiving.
Yes. We're gonna pick this a little later though, my brother. Next up, we'll go to the late game tomorrow. We got the Patriots visiting the Vikings. Patriots are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Vikings are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games following a double-digit loss at home, which they were definitely dealt last week. Then you got the Patriots 4-0 against the spread versus the Vikings in their last 4 meetings. And the favorite, which would be the Patriots, the Vikings, -2.5. The favorite is 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings between these two. So, got some little conflicting information there for both teams. Architect, who do you like? This ain't an easy one.
It was really not. But for me, I'm gonna take Minnesota. I think coming off that L that they just, terrible, that they just took against y'all. I think they got something to prove. I'm not saying it's going to be a hell of a game, but if I look at it, I like the weapons that Minnesota has. And don't get me wrong, New England, they're right now, they're a middle of the road team. You know what I mean? But that Belichick factor is still there, and you really don't ever know. but I think because of the fact that Minnesota took that massive L last week, they're playing with a bit of a chip in their playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. So I think they got something to prove, and they want to show people that they're not like this phony fake team just because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a number one receiver. You know what I mean?
I see. All right. Brother Mike, what do you like in this one, man?
Well, it ain't gonna be the Patriots. I'm taking Minnesota at home. They can bounce back. They have better offense than the Patriots at better quarterback.
I don't know. Honestly, I might take Mac Jones over old Kirk.
No, I'm sorry. He ain't. Kirk Cousins ain't the greatest, but he's better than that. Minnesota Vikings, they will be out there doing their thing. They got the factor. They got Justin Jefferson. They got the receivers. They got Cook. They got Madison. They got all. They forgot
last week too.
They got the tight
Madison. But forgot Dolly.
Hey, last week is different, man. Last week just playing against 11 from heaven.
Hey, man.
By the Cowboys. This ain't the Cowboys they playing.
This ain't the Cowboys. But let us not forget. The Patriots do have the leading sacker in the league, and Matthew Judon.
I know. That's I'm gonna let y'all say everything y'all need to say, man. I'm going the other way. I'm taking the Pats, man. I'm taking the Pats. It's just, sometimes I think Belichick, he has the number. Like, let's just say if he plays a rookie quarterback, he usually beats. If he plays a quarterback, and if you let me continue, if he plays a quarterback that he usually beats, he'll beat him again. He got Kurt's number, man. He can get Curtis Blow. So I'm thinking the Pats gonna get this one, man. Belichick's record versus the Vikings is just too good, man.
Belichick's record versus everybody is too good, man.
But my thing is the factor is there's no Brady there.
Okay, that's good too.
That's my main reason. If Brady was there, I'd take the Patriots. No Brady, no.
All right. We'll see what's happening. But all right, next up, we got the Broncos. Man, the Broncos are -2.5, actually giving up points. They're going to the Panthers. The Broncos are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games after allowing more than 250 yards passing in the previous game. The Panthers are 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 home games with the team with a losing record. Broncos are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 meetings between these two teams. I'll go first on this one. This is the toilet bowl, but if I'm going to the toilet bowl, I got to take the better of the 2 quarterbacks. So I think Russell and that defense, could beat up on Baker and the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Is
Sam
Baker
Darnold.
even starting?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, even better. You know what I'm saying? Even better. You know what I mean?
You like Baker more than Sam Darnold?
Man, they're both garbage. You know what I'm saying? But, Baker, he got a little fire in the belly.
A little bit better.
He got fire in the belly.
Got a little, man, I didn't say that whether it was good or bad. I just said he got a little fire in the belly. You know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold, man, he just California kid, man, out there just doing whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? He just going with the flow. All right. Brandon Mike, who you liking this one, man?
Well, unfortunately, I prefer for Denver to lose, so we're gonna win and we stay ahead of that last place. Even though we beat them twice, we are sure not to. If we finish the same record, hey, we're not in last place.
We're not in last place. You beat them twice, man.
We beat you twice. So I'm gonna take Russell Wilson. He looks like shrimp fried shit. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. In Denver, and I like Russell Wilson. I like him as a quarterback, but I don't know. There's something wrong with that offense. Either it's him with his sitting to the side, away from the players, and not being connected, and being that could have something to do with it. But anyway, I'm gonna take the Broncos. I'm Bronco Billy this week.
Oh, Bronco!
Only because of their defense and Russell Wilson's. His track record is good.
Okay. Yes, indeed. All right, Architect, who you like, man?
Man, I still don't know, man. This is the one game that I was not able to really come to a conclusion about. Rather, even because Russell Wilson is trash, or like either he's trash, the coach is trash, the organization is trash, whatever. Broncos is just garbage right now. And then Carolina is not any better. You know what I mean? They really don't have anything. They even talking about trading Joe Horn's son, JC. You know that they just drafted. They talking about trading him away. You know what I mean? But I guess for me, the lesser of two evils is Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go Denver. And you said 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the points too.
Yeah, I'll take the point for that one too, because they're gonna barely squeak Lou by.
Okay.
Have Denver even scored over 25 games?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all taking the points with a team that can't score points, huh?
But you know what's crazy? If Carolina said they were starting Philly Brown or PJ Walker, PJ Walker, I probably would take Carolina.
What, he hurt?
Okay.
I think he hurt.
All right, we'll keep it pushing, man. Next up, we got the Bucks -3.5 visiting the Browns. The Bucks are 4-0 against a spread in their last 4 games in Week 12. The Bucks are 3-0-1 in their last 4 November games, and the Bucks are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games between these two teams. A lot of Bucks. Ready, Mike? Who do you like?
Well, anytime Tom Brady is involved and they starting to look like they looking a little better, I'm taking the Bucks on that game because they're the better out of the two quarterbacks. Jacoby Brissett did get off the other week last week. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but he didn't get off enough for me to pick them. Deshaun Watson come back and get his Deshaun Watson side, and I might start picking on the Cleveland because they've been burning me. They've been burning me, so I can't. I got to go with Tom Brady and the Bucks.
I believe that's December 4th. I believe Deshaun come back.
Yep.
I'll go next in this one. I'll take the Bucks too, man. You know, I just think Browns is just, you know, they're just a team in waiting. You know what I mean? I don't think they really have direction right now. They can run the ball. They got decent defense, but they don't show up, man. It's just kind of like they're in purgatory, just waiting for Deshaun to come back. And even when he come back, they'll already be out.
It's not a guarantee. I would say it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, then you know, and he gonna be rusty. He ain't played in 2 years, so
right.
You know they're just there. And you know the Bucks, they need to keep on getting W so that at this point I think they're gonna win that division, but they're more jockeying for position and playoff position already. You know what I mean? So I'll take them. Architect, who do you like in that one, man?
Man, I told you once Tom announced that he was getting a divorce, the play was going to start getting a little better.
No point there.
With that being said, I'm taking Tampa Bay. I mean, Tom. He's been looking better over the past few weeks. You can still see the age kind of showing, but you know his team's getting a little bit more healthy. At least on the offensive side, he's starting to use his weapons more. I even saw Julio get a touchdown last week, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, if he's getting everybody on the same page, all he has to do is, you know, point and do this and that. They'll be all right. Taking Tampa Bay, but I do gotta say I am excited for Deshaun Watson to come back. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna be a little rusty
too.
Yeah, exactly. I can't
wait.
Got a couple weeks.
Huh?
Oh, next week. No, it's week 11. Yeah, next week.
Next week.
Week 13, he come back.
Hold up, is next week December?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Next week is December. Yeah, he come back next week.
I guess so. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They've already been in the building already, but
yeah, he practiced.
Yeah, I saw he's practicing. Okay.
You know,
Next up,
waiting on them.
Next up, we got the Ravens visiting the Jags. The Ravens -4 visiting the Jags. Ravens are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 games following a bye week. I don't know why that came up for this week's stats when they weren't off a bye last week they played. So scratch that. Ravens are 10-1 against the spread in the last 11 week 12 games. They're 0-4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Jacksonville.
Really?
And the home team is 8-2-1 against the spread in the last 11 meetings. So I'll go first on this one. And all those numbers say the Jags could possibly cover the spread. It doesn't say they can beat them. You know what I'm saying? It may be ugly. And the Ravens, like I said, they find ways to win, man. You know what I mean? I can't see the Jags beating the Ravens. Although I must say I wouldn't be surprised. The Ravens sometimes they'll throw a stinker in there, but I'm gonna take the Ravens in this one. Architect, who you like, man?
Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson is basically at home. You know, he's a Florida boy. So I'm
part of Florida though.
Not that part of Florida, but I'm saying like he a Florida boy, so it's not like he gonna have a couple of family members in the crowd and whatnot. You know, he want to play to. He gonna show out a little bit. I think Baltimore gonna go ahead and get this one.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I think they gonna get the sunshine just a little bit.
Okay. Ready, Mike?
Well,
you like sunshine? You like Prince Charming?
Baltimore gonna show up and show out. They pull a Bravo 1-2 from the mouth. No, I can't go against Lamar Jackson against the Jags. I know the Jags defense is pretty good, but they ain't playing a mobile quarterback like this. I'm gonna be able to take it to the house. I don't think Baltimore has any trouble beating them. I take Baltimore. What is the point spread? I know Baltimore is favored.
-4.
Yeah, only bad. It's not by much. Huh? Oh well. Well, let's move on from the spread on that one. Then let's go.
Yes. All right. Next up, we have the Texans visiting the Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 13.
Damn.
Texans are 1-6 against the spread in the last 7, following a double-digit loss at home. Dolphins are 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 following the bye week. Again, I don't know why that stat is there. The Dolphins play last week, didn't they? Or did they have a bye?
They played last week.
That's what I'm saying.
Or did they have a bye? No, I thought they played. Maybe they didn't.
Check this website, man.
No, maybe they didn't. They didn't play.
They didn't play last week.
Okay, so it's good on this one. It wasn't on that last one with the Ravens. All right, so the Dolphins are 6-1 in their last 7 November games against the spread. And the home team, which is the Dolphins, is 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings between these two teams. Now, Great Mike, who do you like in this one? Coming right back at you. We're going to wrap it around.
You know, Tua, they say Tua can do it.
Tua can do it.
He doing it, man. I said it. I've said it at the beginning that he back at the farm at Alabama. He got the weapons and toys.
He got the singer about the Moon and the Juna in the spring.
More games, more toys. Oh boy, he got toys. I got to go with the Dolphins, and I'll take the point. I'll take the point on that one.
Ooh, taking a big spread on that one, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Yes. I like the singer about the Moon and the Juna and the Springer.
Yeah, I remember.
Architect. Who you liking that one, man?
I'm gonna take Miami too. What's it called? Actually, I'm gonna take the points too because Houston just benched Davis Mills.
I know.
They about to start. They about to start. What's that boy? Kyle Allen. Yeah, Kyle Allen. I believe that's.
They drafting a quarterback. Shoot, you knew that's what was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, we knew that was gonna happen, but yeah, I don't think. As much as I like Dameon Pierce, they're not gonna be able to score that many points.
No, because they're gonna blow the box up. Shoot.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna rock with my.
We all going the same on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the points too, man.
I figured.
I smell a blowout, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle about to just throw up some real big numbers this week, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna get 100 rushing. It might be Mostert. Somebody about to get 100.
Who's the other one that they just traded for from Frisco?
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. He might do it because I don't know. Either way it goes, Texans are garbage.
do it.
Yeah, Texans are garbage. It don't matter.
Yes. Next up, we have the Bears visiting the Jets. Jets minus 4.5 at home. Let's see, the Bears are 5-0-1 in the last 6 against the spread in these meetings between these two teams. Now, I was going to pick the Jets at first because I just think that defense will, sometimes when quarterbacks travel and they play against a good defense, they just don't fare well. But then I heard the Jets have a backup. Then I was going to switch to the Bears. But then I talked to the architect and found out that the backup did pretty good last year. You know what I'm saying? So, and all you need to do is be solid. Be solid, play good defense, because the defense is going to show up and show out. Jets, they're solid on defense. So I am going to – this is a 50-50 game for me. I'm going to take the Jets, man, because they're at home, and I think their defense will force some turnovers in this game. You know what I mean? Justin Fields, he's been impressing me. You know what I mean? I must say, but quarterback, I don't give a damn how good and how big you are, man. You keep on running, it's going to be some wear and tear on your body. So I will take the Jets in this one. Architect, who do you like, man?
For me, like I did say, Mike White, he is, he came in, he did win some games for the Jets. He did look pretty good in some games. But, you said, you run your quarterback a little, you're going to take a beating, but he's a bigger dude. You know what I mean? He could take those kind of hits. I'm saying that he's going to take them all the time because, you know what I mean?
Cam Newton was a bigger dude too, man.
Cam Newton didn't run smart. Cam Newton, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's something about him. He's a little too headstrong when it comes to his run style.
But NFL didn't protect him either.
So the hell did.
Carolina kind of ran him into the ground.
Yeah, NFL did too because they didn't protect him though.
Yeah, not at all. But I'm going with Chicago. Yeah, I'm going with Chicago, man.
Going with the Bears, huh?
Yeah. I'm going with
Chicago.
No, they're playing in New York.
It's in New York.
Well, that quarterback haven't started. Well,
they said Zach Wilson not even dressing for the game.
Hey, man, got to be taught a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Because the thought process are in the building. They're saying that he's just like one of those pretentious assholes who feel like he deserves everything. Well, he ain't earned nothing.
He's like Johnny Manziel. He grew up with money.
On
the door. Yeah, they say he's like, a little BYU boy.
Yeah.
Grew up with money, was a little a-hole. So that's why he even fixed his mouth to be like, oh, not our fault. You know what I mean? Don't feel bad for bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? You see, what's it called? Yeah, because, even coming out of BYU, they're like, oh, he's the next Steve Young. And I'm sure that went all through his damn head.
Yeah.
They only have one good quarterback who came out of it as a Hall of Famer, and that is
Steve Young.
Hey, what's his name? Went bad, man. Ty Detmer. You know what I'm saying?
Jim McMahon wasn't bad.
Ty Detmer was decent.
He was all right.
I ain't saying a superstar or nothing. I'm saying he's a good quarterback, man.
He is all right. No, he was all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He was all right. He was all right. That's it.
All right.
But they looking for some more John Blaze shit, like Tupac's albums.
John Blaze shit.
That's all right. Ty was all right, but he ain't got John Blaze shit.
He definitely ain't John Blaze. I guarantee you that.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
As that I forget one rapper said. He said, "You can get John Blaze, but you're James Flames."
And when Johnny Blaze out to get loot like Johnny Cash and play a game of Russian roulette and have a blast.
Yes. So who you got in the game though? Who you got?
Well, man, Justin Fields have been looking so good. I mean, I think his confidence is restored. That other quarterback hasn't played for the Jets. And
yeah, he has.
And that's my only concern that he
He
hasn't
played
played
last year.
Yeah, he played last year for the
last
Jets.
year. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking. He
Oh,
played.
okay.
Well,
The only reason why I would-
supposedly he knows the offense better than
Yeah.
He should. He been there. But the only reason why I would take the Jets is because of their defense.
Mm-hmm. I
'Cause
do like their
I just
defense.
think they have a little bit more better
Yeah.
supporting cast, but Justin Fields is on the rise. I'm taking the Jets this game, but who knows if Chicago win this game, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I think me and you have the same thought process on this one, man.
My
That's
thing is
just
this
how I
though.
feel.
You know what's
If-
crazy?
You know, but little young,
Oh.
he might be right. He might prove.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would not be surprised if the Bears win.
What's
Okay.
crazy to me that it's like the Jets defense, they're a defensive franchise. You know what I mean? Because even when I can't think of a time where the Jets really had like a hell of an offense, but a lackluster defense. I feel like they've always had a better defense and a lackluster offense.
Yeah, they're known for like the Ravens, Steelers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain franchises is known as defensive franchise.
Okay.
So, but next up, we got the Bengals -2.5 visiting the Titans. Bengals are 10-1 against the spread versus a team with a winning record. But guess what? The Titans are 8-0 against the spread in the last 8 games. But guess what else? The Bengals are 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 between these two teams. And guess what else? The Bengals are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 meetings in Tennessee. They like to go there and win, huh? So I'll go first in this one. You know what I mean? I'm going by the Bible. The NFL Bible. It says the Bengals, the numbers will lead them to the victory. And they're -2.5. No, I ain't taking that. I'm just gonna take the Bengals, man.
-2.5.
Jamar Chase not playing, huh?
No, he's not coming back till like week 14.
It's okay. They got weapons galore.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
As E40 would say, weapons galore. Brother Mike, who you liking this one, man?
I'm gonna take the Bengals because they do have weapons, and they do have more weapons than Tennessee do. And that's for sure. Tennessee just got the run game. The run game ain't good for Tennessee. They going flat line.
Derrick Henry, I think he's still number 1 in rushing though this season too.
Well, he should. He probably got 1,000 carries. He should.
You know what I'm saying? Kang coming off a torn ACL, they still running him in the ground.
Still, hey, it don't matter.
ACL, I thought he messed his foot up. It was ACL.
It was ACL.
Damn. Well, he's still ready. They haven't learned yet, have they?
When cats get that double wrap, man, it's come back better than before.
Look, he's first in attempts, first in yards.
Yeah, you better get it while the getting is good,
Right. When the tires go flat, them tires will not be able to be putting no more air in them.
He gonna be like Earl. He gonna be like how Earl Campbell was when he retired.
Yeah, with them dead legs.
Yeah, like Eddie George. Remember them last years for Eddie George? Man,
didn't he play for the Raiders?
I don't know. I know he played for the Cowboys.
No, that was Eric Dickerson. That was Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, Eddie George played for us, but he had them dead legs.
Yeah, he was gone after that. Tennessee used him up.
Yeah, had them barbecue broke legs, huh? Architect. Who you like, man? Bengals tight.
I'm going with Cincy, man. I just think, this comes down to quarterback play. And you look at Joe Burrow, who is the best quarterback to come out of LSU since I couldn't even tell you when. I'm going to go ahead, Cincinnati for the dub, and I'll take the points on that.
It would have been Jamarcus Russell if he would have played good in the pros.
Shit. If he wasn't sipping lean.
Good in the pros. He was plenty good at LSU, but plenty bad with the Raiders.
Okay. Next up, we have the Falcons visiting the Commanders. Now, Falcons are 1-4 in their last 4 games against the spread overall. Commanders are 5-1 in their last 6 overall. The road team, which is the Falcons, is 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 between these two teams. Architect, who you liking this one, man?
I like the Commanders.
No
Taylor
Kyle
Heineke, man. Yeah, Kyle Pitts tore. I feel so bad for Kyle Pitts,
Man,
man.
yeah, man.
I feel man, he come
got
into a
hurt.
bad situation. He already didn't have a quarterback. Now he tore his ACL. Man, look, trade that man. Get that man out of Atlanta, man.
You have to free Kyle Pitts t-shirts, huh?
Man, I'm gonna have to start up a new merch line, man. Free Kyle
Man.
Pitts, man.
Well, I see
Yeah.
Mariota been pretty good there though. I
Yeah,
think.
but he not throwing the ball. Look, Kyle Pitts numbers this year.
Yeah,
well,
not
because
lately.
you
Lately,
got a running
Mariota.
quarterback. You can't have a running quarterback if you want to throw the ball, man.
They don't have a. They need to go. They need to. I hope they get a top pick. Shit.
They got
All right.
rid. They got the
All right, well,
quarterback.
Raider Mike, who you liking this game, man? You over there talking up Mariota, so I guess you like the Falcons, right?
I'd still say he's a better quarterback than Heineke, really.
Okay.
But I just think the fact is no Kyle Pitts, no Ridley, no weapons. I have to go with the Commanders only based on that because there's no weapons. With weapons, I would take Atlanta. They don't have weapons.
Yeah.
And Washington,
shit.
it makes better sense. I'll take
If
Washington.
Atlanta had Michael Vick and Deion Sanders, I'd take them too. But since they don't, I'm taking the
They could have had Jeff Chandler. They should have had Chandler with the weapons Chandler had. I'd have picked them.
I'm taking the Commanders and I'm taking the points in that one. You dig?
Yeah, I'll
Let's
take
see. You
I'll
got mhm.
I'll-
Next up, we have the Chargers visiting the Cardinals. Now the Chargers are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 on grass. Let's see, the Chargers are 4-1 against the spread in the last 4 meetings between these two teams. The Cardinals are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 week 12 games. That being said, I'll go first in this one, and I'm going to take the Chargers, and I'm going to take the points in this one. The puntos. I just don't think the Cardinals, man. I think this year is a wash for them, man. I just don't see them putting forth the effort of a team that's, just trying. I think they're just there. There's nothing, no spark. I think what's his name? Hopkins came back too late in the season. Since he's been back, he's been the number 1 wide receiver in the league. He's been, regular DeAndre Hopkins. He's gonna put up numbers. I think this is the year that seals not Lincoln Riley. What's his name? What's their coach? What's the
Cliff.
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 Yeah. Was it Kingsbury?
Yeah, Kingsbury.
Yeah, Kingsbury. I think this seals his fate, man. I don't think he'll be back next year.
You think so?
I think
Yeah,
he'll
man.
be back.
I don't think so.
You know what?
Words.
You might be right because remember, like I was saying last week, you got Kyler cussing him out on the sideline and stuff like that, bro. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Like that, as a head coach, as a grown man, who's supposed to be a leader of men.
He just seems like he lost the team, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's something going on there. That's what I predict.
That's what Sean Payton.
Raider Mike. Who do you
I'll
like in this game, man?
I'll take them Chargers.
Chargers. Oh, Warriors putting a nice little shellacking on the Clippers right now, huh? Architect, who do you like?
What's the spread?
It is 4. Means they gotta win by a touchdown. Much.
I'll take the Chargers in the points.
Okay. That's all yours. You have all yours against the spread.
Okay.
So Raider Mike,
on.
you have 2.
I'm seeing something.
You have 2.
Which ones you got me and the Redskins too?
Who's a Redskin?
Well,
That's
not
racist.
Well, we're gonna say that. you know how I feel about that. I'm not even gonna go there with that. But
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing, brother. So you want the Commanders against the spread?
They complain about. No, I'm taking I said I wanted the Commanders.
Okay.
Because you said it was by what 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take them. They'll win by a field goal
Okay, so let's see. Next up, we have The Rams visited the Chiefs. Rams with no Cooper Kupp. The Rams with no Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, that's all. That's enough said. Let's get to
Wait,
these
And they're 0-3-1 in their last 4 against the spread. They're 0-5-1 in the last 6 meetings between these two teams. I'm not saying nothing except Chiefs. I mean, y'all can give your reasons why if you want, but I'm like, shit, there's nothing.
No, I don't got to give no
No
reason.
reason. Let's go ahead and get the brooms out. You know, maybe a little vacuum cleaner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we all know where we're going with this.
Yeah, man. This is
This is a Kansas City special.
no contest in this one.
Yeah.
Next up, let's move it along. We're gonna go with the Packers, but they sorry asses gonna be visiting the Eagles. Oh yeah, -7. Now, Eagles are 0-4-1 against the spread in the last 4 games in November. Packers are 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings between these two teams, and the road team, which is the Packers, is 5-2 in the last 7 against the spread between these two. Man,
I know you tempted, Gregory. I know.
Nope. I'm just contemplating who I'm gonna call first. I think Raider Mike, man. You know, you can get down on this one. I'm pissed that we lost to the Packers. So,
you just said it didn't bother you earlier.
I lied. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so you must want them to lose. Yeah. Okay. I would take the Packers in the upset. But because by the way, receiver
I was about to write it down.
I don't write nothing right. Don't let the ink get dry yet. Nah, I'm gonna take the Eagles. They at home. And the defense is good. They're just a better team. The Packers they're not that great. Well, they just caught Dallas because they was at home. Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers, no, he's gonna be running for his life again this week. Take them Eagles.
Going with them Eagles, huh? You gonna fly? Eagles fly. All right. Architect.
I'm going with Philly too, man. You know, I've been riding the Jalen Hurts train since before the season started. I like them. You know, I like him as a quarterback. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and rock with them. Them green. I mean, I can't even say green boys because goddamn Packers wear green shit. The Eagles, damn it.
Yeah, man, that's a ride. You know, the smart pick. You know what I mean? And I must say, I have to reluctantly take the damn Eagles too, man. I mean,
reluctantly though?
Very reluctantly because I mean, I would love for the Packers to win, but they have our number. They don't have the Eagles number. You know what I'm saying? Freaking the Eagles, they're gonna go in there, they're gonna beat freaking Aaron Rodgers up, and they'll probably kick the Packers' ass. Because really, you look at the Packers on paper, man, what do they have? I don't understand how we lost to them. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn it.
They ran the ball that game is what they did, and then they get to that receiver.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to run on the Eagles, man. And then especially with this is Ndamukong Suh's second week with the team. So
I forgot they got Ndamukong and they got that big boy from Georgia, Jordan Davis.
Yeah,
they clogging that.
No, he's out.
Boy.
Davis is out.
He's okay.
He's been out. That's probably one of the reasons.
That's probably why they brought Suh in. Man.
Yeah, it's probably one of the reasons they got him in there. But
well,
still,
hit him. Ooh, shit.
They're not going to run the ball. You know what I mean? They're about to get their ass whooped. Mm-hmm. So next up, let's do the Monday night game because we're going to do the Niners, Cowboys, and Raiders last. So let's do the Steelers Colts. That's the Monday night football game. I'm going to pick the score for this one.
How do we got to pick?
So we have the Steelers versus the Colts. Colts -2.5. Steelers are 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings between these two teams. The home team, which is the Colts, is 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings between these teams. So, Architect, are you liking this one, man?
You know, I'm actually going to take Pittsburgh. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh, and I got them winning 21-17.
Okay. Pittsburgh Deluxe, huh? Got them Steelers.
Yes, sir.
All right. Raider Mike.
I'm gonna have to take them Indianapolis Leather Coats. I can't. Jonathan Taylor playing too, so he's playing. So I'm gonna have to. I gotta. And the defense is good. Really, they still have a pretty good defense. Offense.
They're still missing Shaq Leonard though.
Yeah, but I'll still take them in this game. Quarterback. They need it.
What's your score?
Oh, we got to get the score, huh? Oh shit, it's not gonna be. Shit, will they even bust 20? Shit. 2017. I'll take any of that.
Oh, Tito made a good point. TJ is back.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm not coming off of mine. I don't care if TJ's back. TJ don't play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, just because Matt Ryan looked good against the Raiders.
Nah, man. I think you know what it is? Because freaking Frank Reich, I think he got out of rhythm when he was coaching, man. He didn't have Jonathan Taylor either. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Since Jeff Saturday took coach, guess what? Since he took
Jonathan
over
Taylor
as interim coach, Jonathan Taylor, he came back and he's rushed for 80 yards at least in each game, and he's rushed for a touchdown in each game. You know what I mean? So they got back to running the ball. And I think they'll do that again against the Steelers, man. I think they'll run the ball. I think they'll have success with Taylor. And, I think the Colts will win the game, and the score will be 24-17. Colty Colts.
Interesting.
So, Tito, you know what I mean? You've been on line, so we're going to go with your team next. Guess what? We got the Saints visiting the 49ers. 49ers are favored by 9.5. That's a nice little spread. That's a college spread. We got the Saints. The Saints are 0-4 in their last 4 games on the grass against the spread. The Saints are 0-4 in their last 4 games following a straight-up win. The 49ers are 10-2 against the NFC last 12. And the Saints 2-6 last 8 meetings between these two teams. And a little extra on it, little research I looked. Guess what? The Saints have beat the 49ers 3 straight in San Francisco / Santa Clara. Guess what else, though? 49ers have allowed the fewest yards in the NFL this year. You know what I'm saying? I got to play it.
Playing, no Michael Thomas, no.
That's what I'm saying. I got to just play it fair, man. And you know what I mean? Take them Niners, man. I'm going to get Niners on this one. Yeah.
I think that's going to be
49ers. All right. Raider Mike, I'm interested to hear who you like in this game. I think Tito's interested too.
There ain't nobody playing though. The 49ers,
right.
49ers finna kill them. I mean, no Winston, no Thomas, no what's the other receiver they got? Olave is. No, the other
Landry.
Jarvis Landry. Nah, 49ers got their game. I got the Niners on that guy. I'll take the points.
Okay, that'll be 1, 2, 3. That's your last one. Good. You set. You know what I'm saying? You're all set. Architect, who you liking that one, man?
Man, what the hell happened to Jameis? Because he been suiting up.
Still injured.
No, but he been suiting up. Like he been been in full pads and everything. Like he practicing all that. I don't get it, man. Jameis about to be out the league, and I feel bad.
But I don't know. He didn't this year to get out. He got injured. He had a back injury.
Yeah, but like he came back from that. And, they just want to keep playing Andy Dalton.
He ain't gonna be out the league, G. He'll stick around. He'll never be that shining star he once was, unless when he comes back and when he gets his chance, he's gonna have to shine. But you
He
know,
must be still hurt though, baby, because
Yeah.
There's got to be something lingering because
well, it's still something lingering because he just
architect, hold on, man. I mean, you talking about James, who you like in the game, bro? You ain't made a pick.
I like the George Kittles.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, if I hear you say something else, I'm gonna be like,
You really thought I don't like Andy Dalton? Why'd I pick what? Hello, man.
all right. Let's see. Next up, let's see. We gonna let my team gotta go last, man. I'm like, shit.
I'm saying it's y'all week. Y'all
2-7, man. Like, goddamn.
No, we
Usually I
three.
like to do-
whoa. Get the record right. We 3-7. Get it right. We got
Right.
3 of them
3 and 7.
things, man.
Not too bad. 3 and 7. We
I'm
ain't
sorry,
good.
man.
See,
Nah.
but we still pushing.
I take my
Oh,
3 dubs proudly,
my
man.
bad.
But we still got we still got 7 more to go. So
Oh, Raider Dark Lord.
7 more to go. We'll see what happens. I don't think it won't be glamorous, but it won't be ugly.
You know what I mean?
As Rick James would say, holy smokes and gee whiz. All right, man. All right. We have the Raiders visiting the Seahawks. Seahawks favorite -3.5. Now, this is another one. I get my information usually from this site. It's pretty good. We both know, or all three of us, excuse me, we know the Raiders played last week, right?
Yes.
They played last week. But in the stats, it says the Raiders are 1-5, their last 6 following the bye week. I don't understand that. I have to check them. I'm gonna go to covers.com and check.
They got that wrong.
Next up, we have
You know
the
it, Tito.
Seahawks. Seahawks are 1-5 in their last 6 games in November. Good for the Raiders. But the favorite is 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 between these two teams, which is the Seahawks. Also, the home team, which is the Seahawks, 7-2 in the last 9 between these two teams. Guess what? The Raiders have not won a road game in Seattle since
Playing in
what
London.
year? They're playing in London?
Yes.
They are?
I'm pretty sure they're playing in London.
No, I thought they was playing in Seattle. They said something about Limby something field, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're playing in London.
Hold the damn phone. They playing in London? How did I miss that fact?
Because I thought I seen that funny name in there. I seen Lemmy Field. I was like, what is that?
Okay, well maybe they are playing in London.
I'll take
Okay, so scratch that fact because the Raiders hadn't won a game in Seattle.
No, never mind. You're right. They're playing in Seattle. I thought they were playing in London.
Okay, I was about to say, damn. Well, that makes this one relevant. Yeah, we're in year 2022, right?
Correct.
The Raiders have not won in Seattle since you were 2 years old. Young G.
99, 98. God damn. What
98. They haven't won a game in Seattle since 98. And Geno Smith
damn.
is one of 3
God
quarterbacks.
damn.
Geno Smith is one of 3 quarterbacks that has at least 2 touchdowns in at least 8 games this year. The other 2 quarterbacks are Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. So, since I'm the first one to pick in this, and I know who you guys are picking, I am sorry. I love you. You my brothers. You know what I mean? Mike, you one of my best friends, and you're my son. But I will be taking the Seahawks, and this will be my final one. I'm taking the points. -3.5.
Good. They have been.
Sorry. You know what? No, I'm not taking the points. I'm just taking the Seahawks. Taking the Seahawks. So, Architect, who you liking this, man?
The Raiders' record, all-time record in November, they actually have a winning record. They're like 132 and 120 or something like that. But, last year, they were only 1-3 in November. And you know where that one dub came from?
Where?
Thanksgiving Day.
Huh?
Thanksgiving Day.
Against who?
I believe it was your boys. I believe we were sitting next to each other watching that game together.
Ah,
But again, like I said, 1-3, and it was the last week of November. You know what I mean? This is also the last week of November, but we got our November win against the Broncos. So, I'm going with Geno Smith and the Seahawks because I really do like Seattle's defense. I like
This
Tariq
is not
Woolen.
that good, though.
Tariq Woolen he leading the league in interceptions. He's got 5 of them things. He just broke the rookie record.
That defense ain't that
There,
good.
Tariq Woolen, he's holding receivers to under 90 rating. The other cornerback is holding receivers under 66, I want to say. So if Derek Carr can't really get the ball out, it's gonna suck. The leader in sacks is Nwosu, who has, I believe, 7. And we all know Derek Carr likes to pick and choose when he wants to run, and I don't see him doing that this week. But also at the same time, I like like I said, like you said, Geno Smith. He's having a hell of a season, man. I mean, he's like I was talking about it earlier. Geno Smith is number 1 in completion percentage, and our cornerbacks are ass basura. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take Seattle.
Okay. Ready, Mike.
Well,
Let me hear what you got.
Where y'all go? I'm going by the running game. I know Seattle runs the ball. If they can't run the ball, they're not going to win. Raiders are going to run the ball. If Josh Jacobs go over 100 yards, the Raiders will win this game.
We're 3-1 when Josh Jacobs goes over 100.
We're going to run the ball, and we're going to win the game. That's how we're going to win that game. And Matt Crosby going to have 2-3 sacks. So, and only reason why I'm doing that because, I mean, I know Geno has been having a good year, but their defense is what I'm not impressed with. The run defense is I'm not impressed with. Josh Jacobs can get over 100 yards. If he gets in the 130s, 140s, we definitely winning. And besides, I don't care what the cornerback's ratings is. Devontae Adams is a different beast. So
true.
That's a different
animal.
That's a different animal.
This,
you got it. That's a different animal, especially if you're gonna leave him hanging out one-on-one. If you leave that guy out one-on-one, his 90% cover shit gonna be 30%.
But how often does Pete Carroll run a man?
Well, he better not. He better not because Devontae Adams get open on. You see how he beat the double team in that game. I'm just taking the Raiders. And the only reason why is because Seattle's defense is I just don't.
But they have a top 5 offense. They have the number 5.
I don't care about the offense. I said the defense. Defense wins the game.
I must say,
I'm talking about the defense.
Architect, my young.
I told you I'm a realist.
I'm a realist too. I mean, I don't think the Raiders. I mean, if Seattle was better, if their defense was better, then I would say, okay, automatically I'm picking Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
But I just have a funny feeling that the Raiders haven't had a complete game yet. Really a real complete game, and that at some point one of these games has to be a complete game. And I think it's this week.
And it's gonna be in Seattle.
The good thing about like just being an objective person, I love everybody for who they are. Architect, I love your reasonings behind the Seahawks. And Raider Mike, I love your reasons behind the Raiders, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I know
don't blame either one of you.
We gotta pick the
one. Well, you know what I mean? This ain't the Raiders show. This is you know what I mean? NFL. So we gotta move on, brothers. Guess what? We got the stars of the show stepping up next, man. We got Thanksgiving special coming on. I mean, we got the Giants visiting the Cowboys. Cowboys favorite -9.5. Now, the Giants are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games versus the NFC East. The Cowboys are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games. The Giants are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games in Dallas. And the Giants are 2-9 in their last 11 meetings against the Cowboys. I'll let you guys go first. Ready, Mike? You liking this one, man?
Come on, Gregory. You know we got to go. I don't even, or we even. I mean, the Giants have been playing good football, but Dallas, I take Dallas. I'll take them boys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a beating. I'm gonna take Dallas.
Yes. Architect, who you like, man?
Since 1966.
Since Bob Bullet Hayes. Huh?
Since 1966, the Dallas Cowboys have played on Thanksgiving Day. They have an all-time record of 31-22. 31-22-1, because they tied one year. And what's crazy, over the last few years, man, the Cowboys on Thanksgiving haven't been given, they haven't been that great. Especially when it came to, I remember one specific year when it came to a certain man named Robert Griffin III.
Going there with it, huh?
I am. And, but I'm taking the Cowboys because Daniel Jones is trash. And I just think,
they just threw for almost 400 yards, Daniel Jones, last week.
And a loss. That guy, he only scored 18 points. He only scored 18 points. But no, I'm going to go ahead with Dallas simply because y'all got number 11.
I'm happy.
Man, it's crazy. I want his jersey. I am a fan of Micah Parsons.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Thank you. You reminded me. I will be right back.
Ain't no way. This man got a Micah Parsons jersey.
I'm pretty sure he probably do now.
That's crazy. I need to give me a Max Crosby jersey, really.
Yeah, Max Crosby been doing his thing. He got 9 sacks.
Yes, I think so. I think he's tied for 5th.
He got 9.
Yeah, so I want a Crosby jersey pretty bad.
Shit, he playing his ass off.
I want a Jacobs jersey too.
I got me a Jacobs jersey. I got 2
of them. Man,
I got the white one and the black one.
I need me I got the one for when my brother played for the Raiders. I got his jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I need more.
Sorry, y'all.
That's crazy. I thought you was pulling out a Michael Parsons jersey, man. Get out of here.
No, man, that's you got to earn that. You know what I'm saying? First,
that's Zeke.
You need to trade that in. You need to trade that in for a damn. Is that Zeke?
Yeah, man.
You don't like Zeke? You need to trade that in for a Tony Pollard jersey right now.
Oh
no.
All right, I'll trade it in real quick. Hold on.
They didn't disrespect Elliott too much though. He's still an important factor to that team. Pollard is a change of pace back because when they put Pollard in there for a whole game, he's not the same running back, and that he's not. He can't carry the ball.
But that's the thing.
Sorry,
I'm gonna say this. What I'm gonna say about Pollard.
You
can't grab the same mic as me. His grip's too weak.
Can't do a Pollard or a Micah yet, man.
Is that Dak? Is that Dakota?
This is Dak. Dak, man.
But
look, go on and do the Dak.
But remember, Greg, Pollard can't carry the ball 25 times. That's not who he is.
And look, I ain't worried about all that yet, man.
His grip's too weak. He can't hold it. G.
I think my boys, Tito, he hit it on the head, man. Tito, he said them boys got the Giants number. We have the Giants number, bro. We've been had it. We whoop them. You know what I mean? It's son. And I'm taking my boys tomorrow, and they will win minus that 9.5. So I'm taking the Cowboys.
Cook them and whoop them. Huh?
What time y'all game is middle of the day, right? It's like 1 or 2.
Yeah, always the second game, man. You know what I'm saying? So
he said right before everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's smart.
Right around there, bro. Sitting down dinner time. Get up in there, get a nice little victory and a nice little dinner afterwards.
That right there is exactly why y'all are the most valuable team.
Don't he have the dinner at the stadium with the players?
Oh yeah, man. I heard Gonna say yeah. But I'm gonna let you guys go on and get it off, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna
already got mine
for this week. Want to thank everybody. You didn't get. I thought you gave yours.
No, I did. No,
I was about to say.
No, I did.
Cowboys. Yeah, man. Gonna let everybody go on and sign off, man.
It's your
Know what I'm
boy
saying?
Raider.
Oh, what's it called? Tito, he asked what's on the menu for tomorrow. So we got turkey, we got greens, we got the yams, got the stuffing. All right, we got the pumpkin pie. No, and we got sweet potato pie too. And we got the apple pie with ice cream on top. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And them rolls to go with it and the gravy.
Were you making it all at home?
Yeah, man. Shit. You know what I mean?
Cooking already.
Hey, it's going down, Jack. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, Jack.
I'm not cooking. I'm eating. I'm going to eat, man. But for dinner, I mean, for Christmas, it goes down here.
Yes. Tito, happy Indigenous Day, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
It goes
Tito,
down for Christmas stuff.
man. All right. But I'm going to let the crew sign off, man. You guys do your thing.
Your boy Raider Mike signing off. And like I said, if you believe it will happen, it will happen. That's the words of Michael Strahan.
Yeah. It's your boy, the Young Architect, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoy your food tomorrow. This good football. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all next week.
Yes. All right. I want to say thank everybody for joining. You didn't have to, you know what I mean? And want to wish everyone a happy Indigenous Day and hope they enjoyed their days with their family tomorrow. More than anything, it's all about family.
It's all
you know what I'm saying?
Family to me.
Family, food, comfort food, you know, hanging out, you know, and doing your thing. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back on our regular day next week, Thursday. Hopefully, the Cowboys, Raiders, you know, and pick up the victories. And, you know, Tito, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I wish your Niners would get a victory this week. You know what I mean? Just this 1 week.
Yeah, you know, it's because it's the holiday season.
It's holiday season. I feel like being, you know, generous. And, you know what I'm saying? You're the player partner. So y'all going to get a little victory this week, too. And you can win me a little money, too. And we're signing off next week. You know what I'm saying? Big G.